pretty safe to say. God give it, God take it away. It's the worldwide American way. I'm living.
What's going on, team? Proof here, and I know it's been a little bit. I was sick last week, so I wasn't able to have the energy to put a video out there, and I apologize for that. But today I'm gonna be coming at you with a CFA live featuring some testing changes that I've done with my dust deck. If you've seen the sample video, definitely give that a look. If you haven't seen it, definitely give that a look. But I made a few changes. I'm trying out some things. I have a couple more crits in here. I'm trying out Mecha Instructor because I noticed that the free skill to bounce and recall something has been useful, and it will be useful in a couple matchups. I took out Fake Bomber to make some space for another Mecha Trainer here, just to help pull out heals for the first try Dust Dream. I took out Bracky to make some space for Mayhem Tiger, just because after testing I saw that it was incredibly crazy to have a Mayhem Tiger hanging around, just to take advantage of the extra soul that we generated. That's the same. Most everything else is the same. And yeah, let's go ahead and hop into it, see if we can get a nice series of games going. Ugh. I'm still getting over my cold a little bit, so if you hear me cough or sound like I'm dying a little bit, that's what that is. But it was tough, man. I ran a high fever, and my poor wife had to see me struggling to try to stay awake when she's trying to talk to me. I couldn't eat because whenever I get sick, the first thing that goes is my appetite. I don't know if that's like that for everybody, but that's how it is for me. It's tough trying to get games early in the morning, so hopefully somebody will come along and give your boy a shout, a chance. Should I just click on people? Let's click on people. Alright, I don't know. Let's see who we got here. Okay, we got Narukami. Judai. So I'm going first. It's not great. Put back the Instructor. Put back Frog. I'm tempted to want to keep this because I have 9 grade 3s, so the chance of me hitting a grade 3 is pretty decent. Because I want to ride the Frog Raider and keep the Acrobat around. Ah, missed it. Okay. Nope, got it. Let's see, we're facing Narukami. Frog Raider won't be as useful, but if we're dusting, it will. Let's ride that. Call it a day. So let's see. To first try dust, I need a second one of Rising Nova. I need 2 heals in my hand, and I need tier. So we have 3 pieces technically of our puzzle. That's helpful. 4 pieces of our puzzle, 4 out of 5. Actually, we have the whole thing now because of our boy Beans here being an amazing card. Too bad I checked that. I bet money I'm gonna check an Instructor. Oh. And we have, I think we're pretty good now with the puzzle, because Mecha Trainer can get our tier. Beans here can turn into another Rising Nova thanks to Acrobat. So we have 2 Rising Nova. Yeah, we're good. So all we need to do is push his damage pretty high and have, of course, every time I face Narukami, I swear they always have this setup here. And I don't want to have more cards in hand. Everything else can hit, I don't care. But yeah, they always have random grade 2 Chithura and then Glazelle here. Always. Alright, so let's ride Rising Nova. Let's call you reveal beans, get our other Rising Nova. Discard that. Use Mecha. Kind of sad that I had to use Liar Lips to protect myself. I didn't have to, but it's the first thing I thought of. Do I want to use beans to turn into Monty? No, because just in case I can't stride, or in case I don't have enough to go for the Dust Dream, I want to have a means to stride without giving up Rising Nova. So to be able to first stride Dust, we need to use our first Lindsay here on a Gleam preferably, and then use a second heal to go into Linus to turn into flip up Dismal, because I have both of those in my G-Zone slots here, which will give me 3 face up in the G-Zone, and it'll give me the base level 2 craze that I like to have for tier to refund. So assuming he doesn't draw, he's gonna end up with 6 cards in his hand. Buying one from drop as well. Thank you, Beans. You've been a good one for me. I also could have set up for first stride Hellheart 8, but I didn't think that would have been too feasible here, considering that Narukami here has access to, what's his name? Impede Dragon. So if Chitura comes at me first, I'm gonna use a Gleam. I'm gonna drop tier, draw me a card. That's good. I like to have Liar Lips here just because it allows me to have more access to attacking with the cards before my Vanguard can swing. Ideally, he won't check a heal here, but I know CFA and he's gonna check a heal. It's probably like his first check. Okay, he checked nothing. Mayhem goes down. He must know. Oh, this couldn't hit. Never mind. I'm dumb. We'll try with this. I don't want to use my counter blast, so we're gonna go Marindal. Marindal skill flip up Sea Breeze. So now we have a little more liberty with what we can use this other G guard on. Do I want to call out Blackguard? That's the question. Calling out Blackguard would mean, let this man know I'm thinking, because people might leave. I call out this. If he hits, he gets plus 10, so it becomes 19,000, which is nice. At worst, it doesn't hit, but I hit a trigger. But I kind of like having these in hand. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. It could. It could. But I have 3 more in here. Yeah, because I rode. Yeah, okay. We'll go with that. Put some pressure on this man's hand. So if he hits, we give my man's here at least plus 10. Did he go right into Impede? Wow. He's not even charging. Okay. So he said he still needs at least 5 more. And he didn't check, so it must be one of these 2 cards unless he wants to double intercept. Oh, okay, that was greedy. All right, he said also. He must know it still hits him. And I had to feel I'd get a refund there. So let's see, what can he go into? I got 3 damage. He could go into voltage. That'd be 5. Tier can go. So he can't VMAX me. Oh, he is gonna try and VMAX me. What? This what? No. This is not gonna touch me. I don't want to use Blackguard to defend it, but I'm gonna have to use 2 of these cards anyhow. I would like to keep Blackguard in hand for a dust turn, but what can you do? Can't use that. I'd much rather keep Liar Lips over Blackguard in this regard. Bars. And then drop the other PG, because I have the other G guard here, which can stop however much power he amasses in this case. PG, grade 3, blank. Okay. Is it a damage check? Yeah. Mayhem. Why do you do this to me every time? Why? Alright, I'll take this one. Alright, so we have an ideal scenario of having 5 damage now. Ultimate stride into our boy Dust. Let's see. Take a damage, my dude. What? What does this thing even do? Okay, that's fine. Tier. Get rid of those 2 guys. Put those up. And the plan here is to tag Black Star and Black Star. Why would I do that? to tag Blackguard and Great Star back and forth. And I have one in hand, and I lost two. Since I still get my stride skill. Nova skill, counterblast 1, put you in. In this case, I want to call out Blackguard. But I can also play secure just because I don't want CFA or in general to be screwed over by the fact that I could check my remaining 2 Great Star here. So I'm gonna call out Great Star. Let's see, 1, 2, that'd be 3. So then 2, 1 here, last call over here. That's fine. Charge, star skill, counterblast, and then, oops, can't call you. Charge. He gets plus 5,000 plus 3 more, so plus 8,000. He gets plus 5. Sweet. And then that's kind of, that's not what I wanted to avoid, but it helps to not have to deal with that. This is 19 on 5,001. And 26 on 5,001. Counterblast, put you in. Charge, skill, counterblast, put mecha in, call you back out. Well played, sir. Ideally, what would have been better was to call Blackguard alone, because then I could have went tag with the remaining 4, but it's about the same regardless. And we out. So let's see if we can find another one. Huh, Will Cole's on, cool. It's kind of hard trying to find a game early in the morning like this. But yeah, when I have 4 counterblasts, I'd much rather call Blackguard on his own, because then I can tag into Great Star, call it back out for 2 counterblasts, and then call in the Great Star, use my last counterblast to call out another Grade 2 over top of Frog Raider again. But out of fear of losing that, I lose my Great Stars on my drive checks, I hedged my bets and went with what I did. It may have been better to call Great Star over top of Frog Raider in that case, because then my last Blackguard call would have been over top of Frog. And let's start clicking on people again. I'll try to get one more in here before I have to start getting ready for work. Vice. They're playing Brave. Okay. And I'm going first again. So against Brave, he's likely going to want to rush me down, so we may not be able to dust. We may have to go into one of our other options. Thankfully, we have a lot of solid options here. And we got it back anyway. Okay. 3 tiers. I'm gonna call you over here just in case I need to counter rush. I need that extra power coming from here, for example. He's gonna check a crit. Called it. All right, so your keyword is rush, and I rushed you. True. Let's see. We're gonna mecha here. We're gonna grab Acrobat. Gonna call Acrobat. Gonna grab another Ryzen Nova. And we're going to discard this 3rd tier, just because I don't expect we're going to be going into that plan. Get rid of these guys because they get power. He's probably going to protect it with the 10K he just checked, or not. We're going to go after this guy here. So that's why he protected. So that must mean he has another crit in his hand. So did he rush me? I was gonna say, did he rush me and I have a grade 2? No, my luck he's gonna check a crit again, but I don't feel comfortable passing this. Mayhem, stay out of the damage zone, dude. Okay. I'm gonna try and set him up for an aggregates play, unless we check another heal here. Nope. This might be a losing one, guys. Probably would have been better to use that tier to protect myself early on instead of trying to counter rush with it, but I've been at 4 instead of 5 now. But that's okay. I need to get back into playing against Outmile, especially with Brave coming up. Text. I'll PG that. How'd this become? doesn't explain. Can't spell that. Luminous Hope doesn't give blanket power to your Brave guys because it's not red text. Because you got plus. So plus 3K. Don't give me dots because you can't math until you show me that it gets an extra 4,000 somewhere. That's important numbers. What that? I don't care. I'm gone. If somebody can explain to me how he was 37,000, I won't be so annoyed. But I don't see how the numbers add up in that case. Do we have time for one more? Just because that game wasn't that great. We'll see what we can do. Shadows. But yeah, I probably would have been better off using tier to guard. Ugly hand. Okay, we can function. That's all we want. We just want to be able to function. So let's see. Okay, this is Luard. Thought it was gonna be something off the beaten path. Don't want to ride Frog Raider. I'd rather keep it, but do I need this? Let's see, we ate the first drive and we have to get the heals in my hand. I may not. Then might entice him to guard or something, you never know. Huh, it did entice him to guard. Okay. Sweet. Oh. Let's see. Cool, got that. I want to ride you. Call. Reveal. Grab you. Let's get rid of you. Because now I can still potentially get another card in my hand that I want to discard and then use, and then have myself another chance to get another Rising Nova in my hand. I don't want to call Frog Raider out. Actually, should I? Could I? I can put some numbers on them. Yeah, let's do that. Put some get some pressure going on them. That's fine. So he's probably gonna go into Leward here. Ooh, Newlard. And he's gonna straight battle, okay. He's gonna, we know he doesn't play 12 crit at the very least. So I feel relatively comfortable taking what? Dire Mood? Okay. Sweet, got the tier. And then pitch you. Go into Marindal. Mecha. Counterblast. Gonna get Acrobat here. And then we'll call Acrobat. Reveal, get this other Rising Nova. We have to pitch either Liar Lips or Great Star. We're gonna have to use, to be on the safe side, use one of our heals for Gase. Cause I'm about to use Beans to get another heal, just to give myself some G-Guard flexibility. Marindal here, flip up Seabreeze, and now we're set. And we don't really care what he does. If he happens to double G-Guard into Ultima, we still have means there to live. Ooh, we'll go here. And then, regardless if he hits the trigger here, then we make out regardless. Okay, that's fine. I fully expect him to go into Doomed to lower my numbers. So we want to return at least one of these Great Stars back to the bottom of the deck. Just for, well, we don't have to, but just in case one of our damage checks here is Great Star, we want to make sure we cover our butts, because that way, did you retire or something? Oh wait, he doesn't retire, that's right. Choose one of your opponent's units in the same column and retire it. Okay. We can always use Mecha to get another frog here. What was I think? What was I saying? I can't remember. Lost train of thought because I got distracted by trying to remember New Luard. Why not oh, cause you got this guy here. Okay. Don't a greedy guard in that I guard with Gase for 1 to pass. He's gonna attack twice. Actually, I'll just Gase this one. Gase. We'll put you back. Put you back. And we'll put frog back. No guard. Like I had a feeling. I can put Caro. It's not terrible. Do we have time to take it slow? Or do we want to apply some pressure? Actually, should we just go for Hell Hard 8? Yeah, let's just go for Hell Hard 8 then. We've come this far. I'm thinking about taking out this Supernova here for another Marindal plus another Picaro here, just because going for Supernova is 10k, and originally I wanted to use it for Poker, but that's kind of bleh from my testing. Add that to hand. Supernova, flip up, charge nothing. Make him use a big guard. Franklin, you should dish a draw trigger. Oh, okay. Welcome back, Frog. Now, next on my G guard, I can get a counter blast back. And I've kind of parlayed my my hand into going either for Hell Hard or going for Dust here. It's probably better to go for Dust in this situation here, just because of the amount of hand that they can amass. Two. No, it's not gonna touch me. Ritual X is really cool though. Being able to free stride or ultimate stride. And sorry if I'm 40 minutes in and I'm apologizing for sorry if I sound a little under the weather. If you made it this far, then I definitely appreciate it. Hope you guys have been enjoying this so far. I didn't mean for this game to go on incredibly long though, so I do apologize for that. But let me know if you guys want to see more CFA lives. I'm in the busy time at work for me, so being able to have time outside the weekend to edit videos together is going down. But these aren't too terribly taxing on me to be able to sit down and play some games and chit chat for people. Maybe I can have people ask questions they want me to answer during these things, during slow times like these, when my opponent is putting their board together. I'm figuring it out as I go along. So let's see, he's gonna end up with at least 10 cards in hand. I wanna keep all these. If I lose another charge unit, I'm gonna Gase one back. No, yeah. Lost a charge unit. Because I have 2 in soul. He only needs to sack 2. Oh no, he counts as 2. That's right. Gase. Since we're not going for Hellheart, or since we're not going for Dust anymore, we don't need the soul for tier, and we just want to cram charge numbers for Hellheart. And we get a nice handy +3 charge there. Linus. Gonna bind 2 with Lindsay and unflip 1. No pass, good sir. Mayhem. Just stay out of the damage zone. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? Stay out of my hand too. Holy crap. Okay, we're good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in our hand. The deck has a total of 14 charge units in it. I can use presuming I don't check it, I can use Instructor here to reuse Mayhem Tiger from my hand. Yay, interactions. Eight skill to Frog. He gets an additional 10,000 power. Old interactions that we would love back in the early days of Crazy 8. Bet money I'm gonna draw into the other Instructor. Oh, sweet, but that's not what we wanted. Nova Stride skill. We'll put you in. We'll call out Blackguard. Charge. 8 to Frog. Give him some more power, some of that juice. Then you get some of that juice. And then I'm gonna check 3 charge units and be sad. And then I got a little greedy here. Probably should get something over here to Tiger. Is that 3 Ezra's gone? Does he have enough G-Guard juice? I can't remember if the new G-Guard was put on CFA yet. So let's see, this is 25, 36, 36, 46, 56, 61. He's good. Blackguards. 8 skill. Put you in. Put this man's in. We are going to get another blackguard. Just keep hitting them with the power. I put Tiger here to let me use up, have another pseudo 1 charge unit, just get some value out of it. 8 to black. 8 on black. Always bet on black. Then put you in, put Poker in. This is where I would call out Tiger, but Tigers love to come into my hand and into my damage zone. But that's okay. I think I forgot the extra 5,000 on Blackguard for calling him out through Nova Stride skill. I always forget that just because I'm out of practice with it. So this is plus 20. What? Oh. Well played. Whew. That went on way longer than I thought it would. But that's kind of to show you guys that the changes that I made to the deck can help you go into Hellheart 8 if the duty calls as I've shown you, and you can also go into Dust as well. I'm trying to figure out the balance of the deck just to see how reliable going into Dust is. But so far it's been really good to me, just because it allows me to negate troublesome G-guards, as you saw with or the chance to negate troublesome G-guards as you saw with Narukami in the first game. And then I just need to do a better job of not getting bum rushed down and by other decks and we'll be fine. But that'll do it for me. Hope you enjoyed. Ideally I want to keep these around half an hour, but game time varies based on the opponent, so kind of do what you can with those. But hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see more of these or if this went way too long for you, and if it did, I really apologize. And until next time, peace, be easy.